Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Whoa, it just got really sunny. So I know it's been forever since I last posted. I've been quite busy with this one here. But we thought that we'd film a quick little 3-month update. Finally done with the 4th trimester. Woo! We survived.
Good job.
Yes.
Good job.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So we thought we'd do like a quick life update type of thing. But first, a quick break to show you our breakfast. Enjoy. Can you take a normal sip now? Okay, so now that we bragged about our breakfast, I mean, did you even eat breakfast if you didn't brag about it and post about it?
True.
So anyways, quick life update. We survived. Can't believe we survived, but we did. So as you guys know, we moved back to Seattle from Los Angeles and now we're living here. So far it hasn't been too bad because it's been, can you pay attention to what I'm saying? It hasn't been too bad because it's been sunny and warm, but we'll see in the winter. I know, right, girl? The rain. She already knows. You've never experienced it, but like it's rough, girl. But let's see, what can we update on? In terms of sleep, Scarlett is finally sleeping longer stretches at a time. She used to wake up every like 3-ish hours and then slowly went to 4 hours, now 5 hours, and now I feel like there's a solid 6 hours where we get to sleep. And I feel kind of bad about this, but I read that it's like recommended or like good for babies to sleep at like 8 p.m.
Oh,
but
no.
like Scarlett doesn't really sleep like in her bassinet until like 10-11. She sleeps before that, but usually like with us, like on the couch or like, you know what I mean, like not in her bassinet. So like
we need to
sorry girl, you're
do a better bedtime for her.
You're a night owl from birth. But also like it's hard because I don't want to wake up at like 4 in the morning to feed her. True. You know, so like this just works for us. And I mean, she's like a happy baby. She sleeps well during the day, and you know, she's hitting all her development like excellent. And at her last appointment, she was in the 90th percentile for like everything. I think height was like 75th percentile, and I'm like
head
how?
size.
Her head size was like 97th percentile or something. And her doctor said like good job to me for like breastfeeding. My finger just going in her mouth. Feels wet. At first I was worried that she wasn't getting enough milk. I don't think I talked about this on my channel, but she had jaundice and we couldn't get her to latch for like the life of me. And so we had to supplement with formula, and I felt terrible about it. Like I felt so guilty, and which is stupid because, you know, I was obviously doing the best that I could. And there's okay, breast milk is better in terms of like nutrients and blah blah blah, antibodies, all that shit. But if like you literally cannot feed your baby, there's no guilt in formula feeding. What the heck?
Okay.
Like I just felt really guilty.
Hold you holding her?
Yeah.
Oh.
I just felt really guilty at first, but you know, as long as your baby is fed and your baby's growing and he or she is safe and loved, like that's all that really matters. And to go from like being so stressed about her eating enough to hearing that she's in the 90th percentile, I was shook. And so when her doctor is like, good job for feeding her, like I literally wanted to cry at the appointment because I'm like, oh, like we did it, you know, we survived.
True.
In that first like 3 months, thank God for waterproof makeup. In the first 3 months, like it's hard when you're not sleeping, and like I wasn't showering, I didn't have time to eat, like I was just like not human. I was like a zombie. You know, girl. Mom was looking rough. So to be able to like go out now and like do at least like basic makeup and eat good breakfast and, you know, like live our lives again, it's like the light at the end of the tunnel. I think she's unhappy. happy, please hold her. So in terms of breastfeeding, as I just told you, at first it was really hard, and we just took it feed by feed. And at first we can only, like, I remember the first week when I finally got her to latch using the nipple shield. The nipple shield was a freaking lifesaver. And I was confused because all like the instructions and stuff, it said to use it for like 2 minutes and then switch to the boob, which at first she never took the boob.
To the teeth.
That's disgusting. It make me feel like a cow or something. I mean, I pretty much am, I guess, at this point, but at first I had to use the nipple shield every single time we fed, which I was grateful to be able to feed her, you know, breast milk without having to pump and use a bottle. But at the same time, it was really annoying having to like find it and sanitize it and, you know, bring it around everywhere. And then eventually, I think like a couple months later, I just tried to feed her without it, and she actually latched, and I was shook. I was like, good job, girl, fist bump. And since then we've been using no nipple shield, and it's just been so convenient being able to go anywhere and just pop out my boob and feed my baby and move on with our lives. It's the best.
True.
What other updates do we have for you? We covered sleep, we covered feedings. For bathing, we tried to use one of those infant bathtubs, and it was just like really difficult to use. Yeah, and I didn't like having
flops around.
And I didn't like having to always like regulate the temperature, because you know how like baths, it kind of cool kind of fast. So what's been working for us is we have like a little chair inside of our shower. So it's like a bathtub with like a shower head, but one of us will sit and hold her, and then we work together to wash her. And it's been nice using the shower head versus like a bathtub, because then it's always like a constant temperature and we can like move it around and wash her little booty, and so it's perfect.
Cue the party music.
So anyways.
Oh, she's been holding her head and like her neck strength and
yeah, so we started tummy time from birth, like on our chest if we're like laying down or something, and so that's always gotten her used to it. And now if we put her like on the ground or like bed or flat surface, she doesn't, you know, fight so much. I've heard from friends and family say that their babies have all cried during tummy time, and she never cries. I feel like she kind of likes tummy time actually, and her head has gotten really strong, and now she can actually like sit up, which is amazing.
Like we just have her like this.
I mean, yeah, but even in one of those like baby chairs, she can still like hold her head up pretty good.
True.
So that's pretty cool. The next, I think, okay, after holding their own head up, I think the next most convenient development would be her being able to hold her own bottle. That'd be so convenient.
Yeah. I like try to, I'm like, here, hold your own bottle, and she would like try to like push it in. She's like, hey.
Oh, she's been like grabbing her pacifier and can sometimes successfully put it back in her mouth.
Yeah.
So that will be really convenient too, because sometimes if she's falling asleep, we'll give her a passy and then she'll be like falling asleep. But if it falls out before she's completely out, then she'll cry, and she doesn't like that. So
true.
But also, speaking of crying, she doesn't really cry that much. Even like, I don't know if you guys have heard of this, it's called like developmental leaps. There's an app called Wonder Weeks, I think that's what it's called. But if you are a new parent or know any new parents, I'd highly recommend it. Girl, I'm talking. Okay, anyways, I would highly recommend it because it kind of lets you know. What's wrong, Bub?
Her headband fell.
She likes her headband on. She likes to be accessorized. Come on, Dad.
Sorry. Yeah, she only cry like if she's hungry or she's tired.
But even like that's like her crying. It's more just like yelling. She'll only like tears crying if she's hungry and we're like stuck in traffic or something and I can't just like take her out and feed her. That's the only time she'll like cry. But even like with wet diaper or like poopy diaper, I know other babies like really don't like it, but she's just like chilling to the point where sometimes I don't even realize that she's a dirty diaper, and I don't know how long.
Maybe when she starts pooping more, that she'll start to like.
What do you mean? She does poop.
But like a lot.
It's been like pretty explosive diapers, and she doesn't really react. So. Okay girl, we say bye. Okay, I think that's it for right now. Miss Chubbas needs to be fed. Thank you guys so much for sticking around, even though I've been really inactive. I I feel so bad because I've said this like a million times before, but like I really am gonna try to be more consistent. It's just really hard when I'm so preoccupied. Say
like,
bye.
She's like, shut up and give me food.
I know. Miss Chuba's. No, we need to go. Okay, but thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time.